Moon Mondays. So let's just settle into all the changes that have happened recently in astrology just for a moment, right? Last week alone, we had the Cancer solstice. So the sun moved into Cancer. We started Cancer season, summer for us in the Northern Hemisphere, winter for those of you in the Southern. Venus met with the moon and we passed through the throat chakra gate. So, a month of focusing on what do we want to be releasing that blocks our voice, our authentic speech. And Mars entered Virgo, so our divine masculine planet entered into a new, the like druid sage type of energy that's really tracking where the sun is moving through the sky, helping us remember that we're sacred and it's time to do ceremony. Jupiter entered Cancer. The sun is now conjunct with Jupiter today on this Moon Monday. I mean, tomorrow, actually, sorry. Plus, Saturn and Neptune moved into Aries a little while ago. So, like, that's a lot of energy change. And those two, Saturn and Neptune, are still conjunct each other. And the sun is actually square to them today. So there's an activation around that as well. So, like, phew, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of energetic change, archetypal energetic change in a short amount of time, right? If we look at that perspective of that ancient perspective of the anima mundi, right? All of this energetic archetypal change is change happening within the soul of the world, which we are a small part of, right? We're all part of the one is part of us. So if you're feeling it, that's okay, right? That's normal. That's life, right? We beat ourselves up so much for such normal life stuff. So I'm Sheridan, your Astro Life coach, here to guide you with woman-centered astrology insights so you can align with the celestial rhythms to create your life of clarity, confidence, and purpose. So let's dive into this week now. So the moon joins with the sun conjunct Jupiter for the Cancer new moon, which is on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, depending upon where you are in the world. So the Cancer new moon, it's Cancer season. The sun is in Cancer. The new season has started. Cardinal signs, serving others signs. But the key part of like these giving, serving other signs, these cardinal signs that are focused on being of service to the community, to others, to our people. Cancer's the healthy mother archetype, nurturing, providing nourishment for her seeds to grow to maturity. It's really easy for these signs to move into overgiving, right? So, in order to truly give, we have to be resourced and filled up ourselves. So, this Cancer new moon brings this awesome opportunity, right? The dark of the moon, that time of stillness to just sit in the darkness of the new moon when we can't see the moon, aligned with the sun, those two energies combined. How are you nurturing yourself? How are you taking care of yourself, filling yourself up, resourcing yourself so that you can give to the people around you? This new moon is with Jupiter, so that adds like a big expansive element to this Cancer new moon. So you may really butt up against like how you're overgiving, how you're not nurturing yourself, or you may feel really called to nurture and care for yourself. Or maybe you're in a really resource place and now you feel really called to really give to others, right? There's so many different ways that energies play out. And so much of it can has to do with like how and where is this Cancer new moon hitting your chart? What's happening in there? For me, it's like happening almost exactly, a couple degrees away from my Mars, which is conjunct then my Sun and Venus. I have a little stellium right there. So it's really activates like Cancer is a huge part of my soul path. So I'm really curious to see like what comes up for me this week. What intentions am I called, feel in my heart to set for this Cancer new moon, right? Because these phases of the moon, this Cancer new moon is this time, like this check in. It's the reset of the moon cycle. Like, okay, whew, where am I after all of this like energetic change? Where am I? Drop in, connect with myself so that I can then feel what's calling for my attention and what do I want to focus on creating. So I keep stepping more into who I truly am, what I'm here to do, what I'm here to share, Cancer, give, right, in the world. So this is the opportunity with this Cancer new moon this week is like this reset, this drop in, this connect to our hearts. Unconditional love is a big part of Cancer. And how do we give ourselves unconditional love? Because we can't possibly provide that for our children or our little seeds that we're growing if we don't know how to give it to ourselves first, right? And that was the case for me as a child, right? Like I was, not comfortable focusing on myself, right? I was always kind of on eggshells, like worrying, like what my mom thought of me. I was like so afraid to receive her judgment and criticism. So I was kind of always trying to like manage what was happening around me so that I could feel safe. And the only time I felt safe really was when I was like by myself, like in the mountains. Like I lived at the base of Aspen Mountain and I'd just walk up on the mountain. And it was the one place that I could just feel like grounded and safe. And that is that Cancer nurturing place. It's also a place of like Virgo on my chart. There's a lot of things that intersect there. So that shadow of Cancer of like over giving, being externally focused, right? I give to get, like I feel safer if I'm giving. I started to realize that I have to give to myself first, fill myself up before I can truly give or be focused on others to the best of my ability, which is really a place of where Cancer and Leo connect with each other, right? Both learning about self-love, unconditional love, the intersection of where Cancer then morphs and shifts into Leo, which Mercury's entering Leo this week as well. So both of those energies are activated. So if you're feeling called to deepen your self-nurturing and give more to yourself in meaningful ways, I invite you to explore Moon Sister Circle. It's a sacred space where we align with the moon's phases and use soulful life coaching to reconnect with who we truly are and gently support the blossoming of our authentic inner soul selves. You can learn more at the link below. And next week, I'll see you when Venus enters Gemini and Neptune goes retrograde, continuing our 2025 huge theme of like the intersection between Aries and Pisces, this Pisces Aries dance. So thanks for watching, and I wish you an empowered feminine week.